So this is trending on Nigerian Twitter. This is a challenge. It's a social experiment. So I started yesterday. So for those who don't know, so just go check out my other videos and see what it feels like. So Peter Obi is trending, and he's trending with this particular post. Peter Obi condemns Oluremi Tinubu's birthday donations for National Library Project. Former presidential candidate Peter Obi criticized First Lady Oluremi Tinubu's September 21, 2025 appeal for well-wishers to donate towards completing the National Library in Abuja instead of birthday gifts, calling it an indictment of government priorities amid billions spent on luxuries like jets and yachts. The library, initiated in 1995, stands 60% complete after over 30 billion naira in public funds, yet operates from rented premises with a modest 1.2 billion naira 2024 budget. Obi's ex-post elicited backlash from Tinubu's allies, accusing him of hypocrisy, while supporters lauded his emphasis on accountability for public infrastructure. So let's go to some of the reactions from netizens on this platform. JJ Mojua says, "We are finished. Laugh out loud. This man was an economic advisor to a president during a 4-year of oil boom, the longest since 1999. He saw the National Library project abandoned, did nothing. But we are finished because the First Lady has decided to prioritize it. Laugh out loud." He had to reference that he did the same thing on his birthday. Laugh out loud. Desperate and fickle. She is not the only kind and thoughtful person. I was kind of thoughtful too. Okay, that's an interesting one. Amadu Abuchi replied to Omojua and says, "Omojua, your laugh out loud parade over Peter Obi's tweet is the kind of brain-dead tribal theater that keeps Nigeria's circus running. You cry like Obi, some hypocrites, for calling out the National Library's abandonment. Dude literally did redirect birthday adverts funds to schools as Anambra governor, turning your side's playbook into action. But nah, you twist it into desperate and fickle shade at Remi Tinubu, as if her noble ask echoing Obi's exact move is the apocalypse because reasons. Spare us the selective amnesia, bro. Remember 2013 and 2017? Obi was advising Jonathan during the fattest oil boom since 99. $50 billion plus in reserves, crude at $100 plus barrel. For a barrel, that crew, Southern led, no less, greenlit $100 million plus for Basanja's vanity presidential library in Abeokuta, fancy archives, halls, the works, while the national one in Abuja rotted like yesterday's jollof." I mean, it's just Basbo's on this particular message, but let's just see other reactions on this particular story. We know says if Nigeria will rise, it will not be on the wings of jets or the splendors of mansions, but on the strengths of minds formed in classrooms and nourished in libraries. Until then, the lament remains true. We are finished. His Excellency Peter Obi, the compassionate people's president. Interesting. All over the world, nations that thrive combine public funding with citizens' philanthropy. From Harvard's libraries to community projects in Asia, citizens contribute to education. Why should Nigeria be different? Rather than cry, we are finished, let's recognize that we are only finished if we choose apathy. When leaders and citizens pool resources together, nations rise. Nigeria's story is still being written. Interesting. So what's your thought on this? Tell me what you think on this topic. I mean, anytime Peter Obi tweets, of course, he has styled himself the king of opposition in Nigeria. And so whatever he tweets, especially condemning this current administration, is usually seen from different angles. People bringing in some great opinions, people bringing in some tribal opinions, and every time you must see it. Every time, if it is Peter Obi, there's this slur of anger, of anguish for those who are supporting and for those who are against. But let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Remember, this is unfiltered. I am not editing anything. It's just trend on Nigerian Twitter. I do that and I post it. So just let me know if this in any way you'd like it. All right. So we're up with the next story after now.